Prayer 19, Fractured into Tranquility. Prayer. Lord, I began my day emotionally fractured. I felt the pieces of myself scattered into my energy field like broken glass. I was distracted, unable to focus, in search of my center. Instinctively, I closed my eyes and took a deep breath and turned inward. I needed to find my way back to my inner sanctuary, that well-worn path inside me that leads me away from distractions and into quietude. I remain awestruck by the power of a fracturing experience. For days and even weeks, I can feel the sensations of being present in my life, whole, not dwelling on anything from the past, not worried about events yet to come that I might never encounter anyway. And then suddenly, always unexpectedly, something happens, and I am reminded yet again that I have slipped into the illusion of thinking that I had accomplished a permanent state of sacred quietude, that I had somehow arrived at that inner peace that the cycles of change cannot reach. Blessed stillness flipped into swirling chaos the moment I learned of the health crisis of yet another family member. Questions I never thought I would have to deal with began presenting themselves to me for responses. Instantly, Lord, I am not my clear, conscious self, just when I need that part of myself the most. But I believe you are very much hidden and very obvious in all the events of my life, even when I am shattered by heartbreaking news. Perhaps some people think a coincidence is just a coincidence. Sometimes lines crossing in our lives might indeed be merely luck or a curious happening. But I have long ago considered luck a word that belongs to atheists and people who are afraid to look up and imagine you. I see you in those moments, especially when I'm fractured. Like I was the other night, wondering about the pros and cons of a medical protocol with which I was not familiar. In my fractured state, I could not concentrate enough to research information on it, much less remember anything I would read. I decided to turn on the news and discovered my television was on a channel I never watch. I wondered for a moment who'd been tampering with my television, knowing that no one was in my home. And then I noticed what was on that channel. It was a talk show, and the host was interviewing a physician on the very treatment I was too exhausted to look into. I couldn't help but smile and take notes. I felt the graces of hope and gratitude and the sensation of awe wash through me like a healing balm. I never want to cease being amazed by your presence in my life, and I never am.